Iznik has been quietly keeping a great secret for 1700 years. But what exactly is this secret? Why do the spiritual leaders of millions around the world prefer the quiet streets of a small Anatolian town over the hum of big cities? Why would a pope choose one morning to stand before a centuries-old basilica, submerged underwater? And why is a council held 1700 years ago still considered an event that impacts so many fields, from politics to theology, from diplomacy to calls for peace? Moreover, why does the world media present this visit not as an ordinary international contact, but as a historic crossroads? These questions are at the heart of understanding the historical, symbolic, diplomatic, and global media dimensions behind Pope Leo XIV's XIV's now concluded visit to Turkey. Because the visit is no longer just a plan, it has become an experienced reality, left its traces in Turkey's historical cities, and has made serious waves on the world agenda. The Pope's arrival in Turkey became much more than just a routine diplomatic contact schedule seen on the surface. Beginning in Ankara, deepening in Istanbul, and climaxing in Iznik, this journey has been engraved in the memory of the Vatican, Turkey, and the global public alike. In Ankara, where Pope Leo XIV's visit began, his meetings with government officials were broader than expected. Issues such as human rights, religious freedoms, regional peace, the refugee crisis, and climate change shaped the agenda. During his speech here, the Pope emphasized that dialogue is not just mutual words, but mutual responsibilities. This statement quickly gained wide coverage in the world media from the very first day. After Ankara, the Pope's route shifted to Istanbul. His meeting with Patriarch Bartholomew at the Ecumenical Patriarchate was a symbolic gathering reflecting both theological rapprochement and the deep traces of history. The prayer ceremony they organized together here was described by international media as a new step toward ecumenical rapprochement. The Pope passed through Hagia Sophia and Sultanahmet Square. Crowds followed this visit with both curiosity and respect. The Iznik program, the most symbolic stop, attracted even more attention than expected. When the Pope arrived in Iznik on the afternoon of November 28, the city had been preparing for days. When the helicopter landed on a special platform by the lake, world media broadcast the moment live. Over Iznik Lake, the Basilica of Saint Neophytos, stretching just beneath the water, was virtually revived under the crimson lights of sunset, recreating the spiritual atmosphere of 1700 years ago. As the ceremony began, the scene transformed not only into a religious ritual, but also into an emotional reinterpretation of history. On the platform above the water, the Pope delivered a speech emphasizing that the legacy of common faith is the cornerstone not of division, but of the search for unity. These words quickly made headlines around the world. The basilica's ruins were illuminated. Underwater cameras simultaneously projected the historic structure on screen. Special prayers were recited about the importance of the Council of Nicaea. Messages of peace were delivered, especially in a world beset by war and regional tensions. The call for building bridges between civilizations was reiterated. The question of why Iznik is considered so special for all Christianity became even more visible through the Pope's remarks. In his statement here, the Pope asked, "How can a city be both a center where dogma is shaped and a space of shared memory for different denominations, and what should we learn from this common memory today?" Following this, he stated that Iznik is a starting point for Christianity's common roots, representing the foundation of unity more than the source of division. The international media response to the visit was greater than expected. Major organizations like CNN, BBC, RAI, Al Jazeera, DW, and France 24 followed the program moment by moment. Many commentators described the Pope's Mass in Iznik as one of the most symbolic religious gatherings of the modern era. Especially the underwater images of the Basilica broadcast during the Mass gained millions of shares on social media. For the people of Iznik, the visit became an unforgettable experience as well. Ceramic masters presented the Pope with a special Iznik tile. Shopkeepers prepared for days. Tourism agencies created new routes. The city was flooded by visitors for days after the ceremony. The visit's impact on Catholic-Orthodox relations was also a topic of interest. Joint messages delivered by Patriarch Bartholomew and Pope Leo XIV in both Istanbul and Iznik created a softer tone between the two traditions. According to experts, this visit does not promise an immediate reunion, but it is a strong step towards healing past fractures. Ultimately, Turkey gained significant international visibility from this visit. The history of Iznik, the symbolism of Hagia Sophia, the diplomatic meetings in Ankara, and the Pope's message of peace received extensive coverage in the media of many countries. Turkey's identity as the host of different civilizations was highlighted. In conclusion, Pope Leo XIV's visit to Turkey is now not just a planned program, but a lived, memorable, internationally resonant, multi-layered journey embedded with historical and diplomatic messages. This route, stretching between Iznik, Ankara, and Istanbul, has shown that even in the complexities of the modern world, history and faith can still be unifying forces. And the Pope's arrival has once more brought these ancient lands to the world's attention. For more of this historic and meaningful story, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think was the most impressive aspect of Iznik and this visit? I look forward to your comments.